All right, so maybe you've been squatting a lot, maybe you've been doing like a lot of high bar type work where there's extreme amount of knee over toe action as well as a lot of hip flexion kind of going on. Maybe that's wrecking your knee feels a little beat up. So I'm going to take you through a stretch I really like because it really intensifies the stretch, mostly in the hip flexor and a little bit in the quad, but higher up on the quad. So a little bit different of a stretch. You can intensify it because we'll be using the band. So nothing really you have to do except just get a thicker band or move further away from anchor point. It will give you a little bit more passive tension. So I'll show you the stretch here. Super easy. Anchor point, got a band. I'm gonna just step through this band. Get it high on the hips. I'm gonna really get some tension here, pulling back. Give me something soft like a pillow, something for my knee. Bam, I'm gonna set it here. Now, when you're doing the stretch, it's important to note that again, you're kind of in that 90-90 position here. Our hips, we don't want to be Donald ducking it with our hips back, right? We want to let the band pull us forward, right? We're gonna be primarily focused on this hip and this quad here, right? Letting it open that hip up. So if we're kind of flex, hips would be back. We want to squeeze our hips under us and even squeeze the glutes, really forcing the hip to open up a lot more here. If you want a more intense stretch, you can just raise the arm on the side, the hip is down. You feel even more intense stretch because you're really opening up here. And if you need even more glutes to squeeze, we can even elevate this leg. If you have like a small box, or if you just want to grab it, that's cool too. Getting it as close to the hip butt as you can, still squeezing the glutes. Oh, that feels so good. Feel it right up here in the hip flexor, a little bit high up in that quad. Super nice. Good little stretch to add. Maybe you hold this stretch at the most intense portion for about 15-20 seconds. Let it breathe a bit. You should feel nice and loose to the hip flexor if that what was giving you issues. Thanks for watching.